Hi again, folks. Okay, in this video, we're going to take a look at this offseason and how the Sabres should, and I hope, address the lack of toughness in our dressing room. Coming up. All right, folks, I'm back again. This time, you guys are keeping me busy. Thank you. Appreciate it. The shout-out, once again, goes to Black LJS. Now, LJS says, a few more tougher guys like New York Islanders, Martin and Clutterbuck. My God, would I like to have those guys on the Sabres. Jesus, good picks. I really, hard, gritty, sandpaper, I like that. Not to fight, but to play through and be there if needed. I believe we do have to get a fighter if we need one. Not just a tough guy like, let's say, like Messier. Messier would never fight, but you know what I mean? I would like to get like a guy that's feared also. I would, really. Even if he's making league minimum. I'd like to have that in the lineup, honestly. I hate the Sabres being the easiest team to play in the league to play against the biggest pushovers. Here's the ironic thing about this LGS, okay? This is the ironic thing. And we started this rebuild because Pagula seen us as pushovers. Remember the Lucic hit? What was the date? I marked it this time. November 12th, 2011. I believe that's the right date. That was when Lucic nailed Miller, and nobody came to his defense. And that was it. Pagula had enough. He said, screw this. I'm breaking this down, and I'm building it up again. And that was 10, we're talking what? It's coming up on 10 years, right? Right? Yes, it's coming up 10 years. Oh my God. So we have to look at this and be a little realistic too, and say, yes, we need to get tougher, because the whole point of this rebuild was not just to have a flashy Jack Eichel on the team. It was to have a mean, scary team too, which we never accomplished, okay? And I believe the most failed part of our rebuild, folks, I really believe this, okay? We never aggressively went after aggressive players. Always these I could care less if Sam has a high hockey IQ. I could care less if he's too chicken shit to hit in the corners and to go in there and fight in the corners, because he is. Take a look at his hits in his career. Give me a break. No. I'd rather much have a guy like a Lucic, believe it or not, on this team. I would. Because that way we'll be intimidated when we're out there. This is what I talked about this off-season. It's going to be a lot easier than we think to make a scarier team if we go that route. And I think we should. I really do. I think we need to get guys like especially like a guy like Clutterbuck. I mean, I'm just saying. He even sounds like a crazy name, eh? But, it would be nice for the Sabres to go out and get, I don't know, just some guys that people think that they're just a waste of cap space for $2.5 million. Get those guys. Get them on our team. Get 2 or 3 of them. Oh yes, I would love the Sabres to get a few bangers in that lineup, for sure. There's so many guys on this team that don't play aggressive. And you're right, we are pushovers. You're right, you're dead on right about that. You are. No doubt in my mind, that's such a proper statement to say about this team right now. So this offseason, not only do we have to address a proper trade, proper value back, but you know what? If we can sneak in some of these teams having the minors, some of these guys you have in the minors, let's say, that they know, I don't know if he'll ever cut our team because everybody's into the finesse era. Now, things have a way of going full circle in the league, folks. Let's bring up the bangers again. Let's get these guys, I miss the days of a Rob Ray, Brad May, and Gord Donnelly and all these. I miss these type of players, I do. And I think these are the type of guys, Barnaby, these are the type of guys that establish that you guys might have a team that can beat us in a series, but we're going to make you suffer. That's what we want. That's the kind of team we want. We want a hard-working blue-collar team that's scary too. You don't want to play them because the Sabres are so goddamn physical. Why do you think playing the Islanders is a nightmare, guys? You think it's their high-end talent? Please tell me who, Barzal? Yeah, he's a good player, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying. Because as a unit, hit. These guys just play the game the way it's meant to be. And then you got fans saying, oh, it's the most boring style of game. Too bad. They're in the Final Four, aren't they? Aren't they? And your team's out, aren't they? So go play Candy Crush if you can't watch real hockey. Real hockey's about physicality, aggression, hating to lose, all that stuff. All that fun stuff that the Sabres used to have in their dressing room, okay? Not this spoiled atmosphere that we have now. We got to get rid of it. We got to change it. We got to bring back in these kind of bangers onto our team, get our team ugly again, get our team scary again, and most importantly, get our team respected again. Even if I would be okay with last overall again if we were the most physical team in hockey. I'd be okay with it. I would be, because I know that we're going to go like this eventually, just with those guys. Just because of those guys, eventually. You build around the aggression, not around the finesse. And that's how Stanley Cups are won, I believe. And we're going to see that very soon, I believe, with Vegas. I really do. But here's the thing, folks. This is a statistic I want to throw out there before I close this video. Montreal Canadiens led the league in hits this year. And look where they are. Even with the low-end talent they have, they found their way somehow this far. And if they give Vegas a fight, it's just something to think about, But Vegas is big, mean. They're the whole package. They are. So we're going to see a fun series with that soon. And on that note about the Sabres, please, yes, get meaner. Get meaner this offseason. God, I don't care about getting more talented. I care about getting more meaner and more respected. I'll see you folks in the next video.